What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another video. Remember, tonight on the Entertainer Talking Sports channel, about 10:15, we'll be talking Giants, discussing the previous game against the Bears and the upcoming game against the Bengals. Chris can't do that game, so I'm going to stream that game on Friday night. That's why we're doing Talking Giants on his channel tonight. So 10:15, be there or be square. Let's talk some Giants football. And speaking of the Giants, seeing Baker Mayfield came out with some more comments today about Daniel Jones. Now, initially, these comments came out and Baker Mayfield said, "Oh, it blew my mind that they took Daniel Jones 6th overall, and it's all about winning. People seem to forget about that. It's all about winning." First and foremost, well, then it comes out an hour later or 2 hours later that Baker Mayfield said, "I never said that. I said I wish nothing but the best for Daniel Jones." Then I was surprised I went 1st overall. I'll say this. The media does have a tendency to take things out of context, and misconstrue them to make a story. Completely get that. But there is some truth to every story. Baker Mayfield saying it blew his mind that the Giants took Daniel Jones 6th overall. I don't care about that. It blew my mind too. It blew many Giants fans that we took Daniel Jones 6th overall. If people are saying now, I expected the Giants to take Daniel Jones, either you know a lot more than everybody else on the street or you're full of shit. It's one or the other, okay? It blew my mind. I got no problem with that. But the winning thing kind of made me laugh. A little bit. Now, Baker Mayfield has the heart of a winner. You can't teach that. I get that. But what did you really win at Oklahoma? What did he really win at Oklahoma? Okay? This is what I took, umbrage with, is this. What did you win? 3 Big 12 conference championships in a row in a weak conference. One of the weakest Power 5 conferences in the country. And I can speak to this. I'm a Sooners fan, okay? So big deal. You won it in 2015. You get into the playoffs. You get your shit pushed in by Clemson, 37-17. The next year, you play the Sugar Bowl against a 4-loss Auburn team and beat them. And then in 2017, against the Rose Bowl, against the Bulldogs, you shrunk up in the second half, couldn't hold a big lead, and ended up losing. Right? We had a chance to win that game in overtime when Blankenship hit a field goal at the beginning of overtime. All we had to do was score a touchdown. You couldn't get it done. Then Georgia scores a damn touchdown. And you should know your teammate well, Nick Chubb. You should know him well from that. And all you had to do was go down and score a touchdown and bring it to a third overtime, but you could not do it. And as a matter of fact, if memory serves me correctly, you weren't even on the field the last play of the game. He put Kyler Murray in there. So what kind of winner is Baker Mayfield? And he went 7-7 in Cleveland last year as a starter, which is nice for Cleveland because I believe they won 4 total games the previous 3 years before Baker got there. So good job by Baker. But what did you actually win? Nothing. You've won nothing. Winning the Big 12 is the equivalent of winning the AFC North and losing in the first round of the playoffs. That's what it is. So in the grand scheme of things, you won a lot of games. You really didn't win much. You didn't win anything big. You won the Heisman. That's an individual award. Anyway, so let me go also with this about the record and everything in college. Daniel Jones is 17-19 at Duke. Did win 2 bowl games there, but regardless, there was a guy actually took over for Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield played at Texas Tech in 2013. He left, and then there's some guy, I forgot his name. He played for Cliff Kingsbury, actually, and he had a 13-16 career record as a starter at Tech. And his name's escaping my mind. And I think Baker Mayfield, he took over for Baker Mayfield in 2014. And I believe that they played in one of the best regular season college games I've ever seen when Oklahoma beat Tech 66-59. And I can't think of his name. I think his name is Patrick Mahomes. And does that name ring a bell? Does anybody know who Patrick Mahomes is? Oh, you mean the NFL MVP? The guy threw 50 touchdowns last year. You're right, Baker. It's all about winning in college because Lord knows when you have an inferior team in college, you have a superior team and just go around smashing inferior teams really means a lot. Because Daniel Jones had so much talent around him at Duke to help him win all these games, right? It was Daniel Jones' fault that they lost games, right? Kind of like it was your fault that we lost the Rose Bowl. Had nothing to do with the defense giving up 54 points in that game. That's all on you, Baker, right? You lost the Rose Bowl. It's your fault. Stop it. Stop. Just stop. And I know that they can misconstrue stuff. I get it. Why are they even asking Baker Mayfield about the Giants? What the hell do the Giants have to do with Baker Mayfield? Why doesn't Baker Mayfield just say nothing? Hey, I play for the Browns. Our goal is to win. Whatever the Giants do, they do. Why does he care? Like I said, so it's probably misconstrued. Some of it's probably exaggerated, but there's definitely some truth in that. Guy didn't just pull it out of thin air and go up. He said this, I'm going to take something totally different and throw it in my article. That brings me to Odell Beckham, and I'm not going to waste much time on this clown, okay? I'm not wasting much time on Odell Beckham. Says the Giants didn't really, usually a superstar has a chance to say where he goes. No, he doesn't. Now, if you're Eli Manning, you've been with the team 16 years, you have a full no-trade clause, yes, those guys do have a say in where they go or don't go. Yes, they do. Guys like you who have been with the team for 4 years and haven't won anything, you don't get a say. You haven't earned that right yet. You didn't have a full no trade, so you don't get that say where you go. You don't get any input on where you traded. The Giants are going to trade you to wherever they feel is best for them, whatever they feel the best return is for them. Whether you sit there and say, well, I know that other teams offered more. How the hell do you know that, Beckham? You in the front office? You don't know a damn thing. You don't know a damn thing at all. At all. You don't know anything. But I still take umbrage with it anyway, because he says that they sent him to Cleveland to die. Cleveland's on the uptick. Cleveland is trending upwards. They're like the hot team in the offseason this year. We sent them to Cleveland. Great young quarterback in Baker Mayfield. Great young running back in Nick Chubb, right? Nice young receiver in Antonio Callaway. Good young tight end in David Njoku. Good young defense, guys like Myles Garrett over there, right? A team that was 7-8-1 last year. That's more than they've won in God knows how long, right? And the Lord only knows the last time Cleveland won 7 games in a season. So, and the coup de grace, you're playing with your best friend, Jarvis Landry. Who the hell wouldn't want to work with their best friend day in and day out? How cool would it be to work with your best friend day in and day out? How the hell did we send him to Cleveland to die? I don't understand. He just makes stuff up at this point. Still can't get over the fact that we traded him. Can't. I don't know who the hell is the bigger nut job, Antonio Brown or Odell Beckham. They ought to get together and paint each other's nails. That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to have a girls' night together, you and AB. Go out there, go watch some Lifetime movies, get some popcorn, and give each other mani-pedis, whatever the hell those things are. Paint each other's nails, pluck each other's eyebrows. I don't know. Have a tickle fight or two, whatever. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. Again tonight, man. Talking Giants at the end of 10, talking sports. Be there or be square. I'll see you next time, guys. It is Baddog, and I am gone. Peace!